Hey, where y'all at? I can only see me seeing me. Hello. Oh, oh, here. Okay, my bad. Hey, Savage AF, y'all. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. We're only Dro solo for a moment. Okay, take it easy. Calm down, guys. Don't freak out. Shang will be here. He's just wrapping up getting arrested, so I'm sure he'll be back really soon. In the meantime, in between time, cheers to all. Oh snap! I forgot to go live on Insta too. Hold up. Oh, we live on Insta too. Let's go. Okay, guys. Savage AF, forget your feelings. Facts matter. The algorithm tells us don't curse in the first 5 minutes, and I don't give a fluff what they say. We're grown men. I'll be cursing in about 3 minutes and 25 seconds. In the meantime, in between time, Savage AF is here for you Monday through Friday, typically 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically, but always on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram simultaneously. That's English for the same damn time. If you ever miss us live, you on drugs. They've taken hold of your life. Look at you. Can't even make it to Savage AF on time. You can turn your life around, though. That's why we have our YouTube channel. On that YouTube channel, all of our shows, our past shows, are archived. So if you ever miss us live, you can catch up. You can stay abreast. As long as it's your breast. Fellas, don't go grabbing breasts if they ain't yours. When you get to our YouTube channel, do these. Now that I look at that graphic, I'm not sure it was the wisest budgetary expenditure that we've ever done, but I hope you enjoyed. When you also, guys, don't just watch the videos and then click up. Okay, you want to rate, comment. You also want to share it, man. Another thing that really helps, even if you don't have thumbs, give us some. What's popping? Okay. Some of you are really savage. Drug problems, indecent exposure. I don't know what your issue is. But you've been kicked off of YouTube. I know you. I know that look in your eyes. That's what Facebook is for. They don't give a good gosh darn. Okay. You can plan an insurrection on Facebook, plot murders, overthrow the government. It really doesn't matter. Facebook don't care. On Facebook, look up Savage A.F. Two dots, Savage A.F. That'll help you find us even quicker. But more important than all of that, guys, and I don't know if you realize this, but for less than the price of a cup of coffee per day, you can help feed a comedian simply by following them on Instagram. That's right. It's the only thing that matters to us. You don't have to be funny to be a comedian. Just need followers. I stopped writing years ago. At Black Pedro on Instagram, at Comedian Shang on Instagram. They have a twin cousin app to Instagram. It's called Thread. At Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang. Same names, different game. Woo, that's what it is, y'all. Savage AF. I'm 25 seconds away from cursing. I will give shout outs to everybody out there right now who is watching it in watching land. I don't know if that's a place. Lady Hazel May, I see you. Nicole H, Breezy JJ's. LG, you here? Okay. Call if you're going to be late. Nicole H, finally off parole. Got you. Ms. O. Williams, well, what it do? Damani Jones is here. All the usual suspects, man. We appreciate y'all, man. The dedication and the followings is what's important. Over on IG, I see Queen Gina Marie. I see Sick Rick Martinez. I see Kevin J. Houston. Ms. Boop 6. Pagan Patrick. Yeah, I like the alliteration. The pagan part, it probably like on your resume that might slow down the hiring process. I'm just going to be honest with you, Patrick. The pagan part will probably throw off potential employers, but whatever, man. Hey, you do you. You know what I'm saying? Savage AF. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Who else is here? Is Aaron Kingsley here too? I see people shouting out his name. Where you at? Did I skip it? Aaron, if you hear it, shout, man. Oh, I see you, brother. Okay, he said, "Fluff me sideways, fam." Okay, I missed that part, and I'm kind of glad I did. Although a good sideways fluffing, just that'll get the bed to rocking. You know what I'm saying? It'll get the bolts to squeaking. Oh man, forget your feelings, guys. Facts matter. I can say fuck your feelings now. This your boy Black Pedro. We're only Dro solo for a moment again. Shang should be here. They're probably just having problems getting the handcuffs off of him. It's no big thing. Raina, I see you. Raina Love, I see you. Okay. Again, guys, call in if you're going to be late. I'm going to have to start writing some of y'all up. Corporate's getting pissed. So let's just get into it then. You know, I've been through the business part. I can only stall so long. Shang's got to show up. At some point, he'll be here. Don't worry. If not, I got my living room in my back and my front. We got plenty of wine back here. We should be able to make it through. That being said, guys, it is Wednesday, August 28th, 2024 in the time-space continuum. It is 3:15 p.m. on the West Coast. If you live somewhere else, don't give a fuck. Figure out the time yourself. We are going to, as far as I know, end today's show. And I think this tidbit got past us on the with all the excitement at the DNC and all the celebrities and the the zingers and the one-liners and all of that. This one slipped past, but I didn't want to let it go unnoticed completely for us here on the show and by our audience. So we're going to end with a little bit of information to solidify the fact that the GOP equals IOU. Okay. That being said, oh, look at the timing here. Just before the show is about to start, your boy comes through in the clutch, man, like a real champion. You know what I'm saying?
Champagne?
Like a real champion.
Champagne.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shang is in the building, y'all.
Hey,
Shang,
y'all. I'm sorry
he's not
I'm
in
late.
This building, but he's in another building.
I was buying some Trump trading cards. And,
okay. I thought you had been arrested or something. I wasn't sure.
No, Trump trading cards. Very important for me to get the Trump trading cards.
If you buy enough virtual cards, they'll send you a physical card.
Wow. Which I'm looking forward to.
That in your fireplace to keep the tinder going, to keep the fire going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I'm pretty happy with I got the whole collection because it comes with him on a buffalo, him on a rhino, him standing next to a lion.
All shirtless.
Yeah, his arms are just fucking
Putin's body with Donald Trump's head on.
I know his arms are all geeked out. Really? Oh my God! And the money goes for his defense fund.
Yeah, of course.
What?
All right. So I was telling them that we're going to end with this this fact, and I got a tidbit that Bill Clinton dropped on us at the DNC that we hadn't talked about it, but I didn't want it to go on without it being noticed here. GOP equals IOU. But before we get into that, Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Again, it's Wednesday, August 28th, 2024.
Does that trip you out that it's already
over, bro?
It's about to be September.
You can't wear white pants in a week.
Damn.
This your last week for white pants.
I don't
Y'all.
wear nothing white or nothing like that. You always see me in black because I'm high yellow, and light skinned dudes with high
You
yellow,
just disappear.
and they go, "Oh, nigga, where'd you come from?"
On
I
a
was
sunny
standing.
day, nobody will see you. You
I
get
know.
run
I
over.
was standing right next to you. You didn't see me.
Wow.
Oh, motherfucker! Where'd you come from? Yeah, no. I just never wore white. I wore white pants once, and then and it actually got blood on them, so that was cool.
Okay, well that's hey, that's
No,
what
I'm just serious. At Dr. Dre, the other Dr. Dre had
like Ed Lover and Dr. Dre.
yeah, he had a
Okay.
party out here, and a whole bunch of West Coast mobsters walked in the middle of the summer with flannel on. I should have known when I saw the flannel
Oh
and
yeah,
buttoned
and
up to
like motherfucking Scully's and
yeah,
all this shit.
and the shit was buttoned to the top. I went, oh wow, this is gonna be,
Ain't
and
nobody's elbows ever drop below their nipples, bro.
yeah, and they were and the one dude hit the other guy with a mug.
Where you get a mug from at a party?
It was a mug at the bar. It was
Like
a mug.
a coffee mug.
No, a mug, like what a glass mug, and the bottom part,
Like a beer stein.
beer stein mug, and the bottom of it hit me in my eye,
Wow.
and hit me in the eye,
Well,
and
Donald Trump's you, huh?
yeah, it hit me.
You
It
got
really,
hit with some glass shrapnel.
it was no, yeah, and then my eyes started bleeding, and it got on my white pants,
Guy.
and then
He's been wearing black ever since.
and everybody started fighting, and I got against the wall, and I shoved a few people. I had to elbow one dude. I was more. Everybody was like, "Yeah, stand for the fight." I'm like, "No, I'm getting the fuck out of here." I scooted past the cops. All these cops were coming in. I'm scooting on the wall like this, and the cops just went past me. I went, "Woo!" And I
Could have been bad.
and I went to Kaiser Permanente up in Hollywood and got my stitches, and then went home and said, "Never again. Don't invite me to."
Again.
Yeah. Look, somebody said, "Dang." Yeah, it was like I was coming there.
He calls you Casper.
I had my white pants on and they looked good. I was like,
white tee.
I had white pants on. And I was like, yeah, man. And I don't usually wear peach, but I said, yeah, I'm gonna get these.
Nigga got into his pastels. Okay.
These hoes is about to get all this. And then
yes, sir. Well, we're glad you're here, brother. And not bleeding.
By the way, that's a real story. That really happened. LA and New York used to have constant
beef.
They used to beef for no reason, like literally just because.
Hip-hop.
Yeah, dumb shit. But not as dumb as what's going on in this country.
Well, you want to hear some dumb shit, man? Before we're going to start off today's show. And honestly, I didn't title the piece this segment, but when you hear this, I know millions of you at once are
you
going
said
to,
millions and millions
of you at one time simultaneously are going to say this out loud.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Woo, that's my jam. All right. We got some Lone Rangers out there, y'all. And I'm not talking about Hi-Yo Silver. What it is that Scotus has cock-blocked Biden's debt relief plan. For those who don't know, the Biden administration came up with, and for those who are like, what they done for me? Well, they've done a lot of things. They've paid you to have kids, basically, right? The child tax credit, right? They're building bridges and roads and rebuilding shit, right? The infrastructure bill, right? But there was also this huge debt relief program that came up during the pandemic and towards the tail end, not even the tail end, but during the pandemic, as Biden took over. And, they gave people a relief on their debt, either halting payments or completely forgiving debts. At this point, you have 8 million people who are enrolled in this program, 400,000 of which have already had their debt
relieved or wiped away. And the thing is, it depended on what level of debt you had. So it wasn't like they were giving multi-billionaires and millionaires. That it was people who really fucking needed it. And WDMA Warrior, I don't know what you mean by they seen the scam. They see the scam, okay. And Biden cleared my student loans. If you're not at a higher level, you get it. You get why the fuck people need a little bit off their shoulders. So I don't get it.
Oh, I think WDMA, he's pointing up. So he's commenting on Maya Baker. She says, yo, savages, just saw a sign that read Democrats for Trump. What the fuck? Don't understand the appeal.
I understand it. I understand the appeal because it's just like blacks for Trump. There's
that's one. This that same coon ass nigga.
No,
it's fucking rally with his fucking slick back hair and a man bun rat tail shit. That mother. It's like 3 Negroes who show up to every fucking rally talking about blacks. Ain't no blacks for Trump. It's like
there is.
Y'all could barely form.
There, Pedro.
League. Fuck
Pedro, you know that you'd be voting for Trump too, but you're just one of those trying to be righteous niggers, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. No, I'm gonna tell you right now. It's weird. I'm gonna tell you right now why I believe that these people, other than the fact they have no soul, I think that anybody pay you enough money. There's some people that can be bought, and there's black folks, especially
not significant. So, just to address Maya's thing and WDMA at the same time, here's the thing.
Corey did what? Corey Holcomb. Oh,
Corey broke some shit. Man, listen, Corey Holcomb funny as hell. I ain't taking no goddamn political fucking advice from that motherfucker. And I respect his comedy game all day. He speaks a lot of truths. He also says some outlandish shit that I don't agree with. Fuck that. If you saw a sign that said Democrats for Trump, it was a sign. It was just some words on a piece of paper. I doubt that this is a significant political bloc or group of people that are about to affect this anyway. You know what I mean? So that's it.
Yeah.
Kamala's real last name? Like what's her real last name, dog? My sister don't have her real last name anymore, nigga. She got married. I don't know. She could have had my mama's name. She could have had her daddy's name. I don't have my dad's name. I have my mama's name. Is that my real last name? My mama could have named me Tonka Truck. I'd still be the nigga I am.
But you got to admit, Pedro, that'd be a hard ass name.
And if it's Kamala Emhoff, that would make sense because her fucking husband's last name is Emhoff. But either way, what the fuck?
No, it's that. No,
what the fuck? How many women have their husband's last name? And
hey.
Oh, young niggas about
see.
Fuck! We haven't even gotten into the first. Motherfucker, let me put this beer down.
Okay, first off, Pedro.
That's what you complaining about?
Yes. That's what people. You know what? You know what else they don't like? You know what they said? I'm gonna let you know some new shit. They don't like the fact that she wears suits.
I done spilled beer on the goddamn dining room table.
Yeah, see, look, see, that's what you see. What y'all did?
What's the breakdown?
Made him crazy.
That she has the same last name as her motherfucking husband. Or maybe she uses Harris. What the fuck are you? Fuck!
He's gonna be all right.
Niggas are pissing me off, man. This shit is stupid.
You know what?
Y'all are bringing up dumb shit.
Okay.
The fuck her last name is.
Come on. The sun's going down, man. Okay, I just want to say to the people, see what you did? You caused this. You caused this. No, I'm gonna tell you right now. The fact that wait a minute, IG's all done already?
I think I just got booted.
Damn.
We removed your content. All right, let me show y'all. Let's go again. Let me show y'all.
This is the second time you did this shit.
This is the motherfuckers done booted me off of IG Live. Do you see it? Look what they did. We removed your content.
Wow. You got to watch how many strikes you get. Because they'll take your... Remember what happened with my IG? They took it down. Ugh.
I'm going to see if I can get back. I'm going to see if I can get back right. But that being said, guys, fuck your feelings.
God damn, Pedro. First, the Facebook got flagged. I did say rhino grape in the face. I said it like 3 times about I hope a rhino grape your face. But this one is this? Yeah, shit. I'm looking at the thing on my side.
I'm not dissing Corey Holcomb. I already told you. I respect the brother as a comedian. He's a fucking hilarious. Been around him a few times. Been on some. I've been on Zoe Williams' show with him.
Yeah, I've been on. Yeah, same.
So like it ain't even like that. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. If you're telling me he broke down her last name or some shit last night, like, bro, that's no.
Wait a minute.
I know. I ain't listening to it.
How you blaming the shit on me on his IG? My IG, I'm already banned off my IG. What are you talking about?
Gina said it went down when Shane came on. Oh, well, there you go.
But my IG is, well, I can't go on live, but my IG is fine. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm looking at my.
Compton's Finest said, wait, hold on. He said, no guns for Shane, no IG for Pedro. You niggas are defenseless. They're trying to take all of our equipment away, man.
Well, you know what, though? The main thing about it is I've noticed that there has been some horrendous stuff with the right-wing stuff that I've seen on YouTube, some of the right-wing stuff, or anytime there's black people beating black people, the shit out of black people, IG don't really remove their shit. But you rant about the bullshit of this political process.
Yeah. Shut your shit down. I'm gonna try and reload my Insta page and see what happens, dog.
You gonna give it a shot?
No. Oh no. I can't. Let me see. Let me see if I could even get back on Instagram, dog.
Are you serious or are you joking?
I don't know. All right, I'm back on Insta. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try and go live again. I'm just gonna put question marks on my shit so they don't even know I'm talking about.
Wow. Anything. You know, thank y'all for rocking with us because we have been flagged. we have been
flagged, befuddled, undone,
demonetized on
like
three of our things on YouTube got demonetized. And I didn't even know we was monetized. It's like there's a little alert. Mine, you know what happened with mine, but I did say the shit, and I ain't taking the shit back. And I hope you burn in hell. How about that?
Hope. All right, let me see if I can add this again. Hold on, we gonna you know that's what you got to do. You just got to keep coming back,
and they're gonna kick us up.
Do something. Yeah, that's what they told us.
You're gonna get us kicked up. But for the people that were watching us, hey, come over to YouTube, follow us on YouTube, and it's a much better look. Oh, you sent me some, Gina, today?
It will not let me go back live again, dog.
Oh, you might be kicked off live. I know what mine was.
Oh, well, it's all good, man. I ain't like your live. No way, Instagram. You can kiss my grits. That's why you owned by Meta, you half a Facebook ass motherfucker.
Hey. See, I don't think that's appeasing them by you calling
it's not them even out. They can't see it no more because they kicked me off the live.
But Instagram owns Facebook owns Instagram.
That's why I called them a half a Facebook motherfucker.
Okay, so yeah, that's the technically you haven't said it. But what I'm gonna say to y'all in the feed is all you people that are sticklers and trying to find little tiny this and that and this and that pertaining to Kamala. Now, I do still agree with some of you. Yeah, wow. YT Johnson said, get a co-host that won't get kicked out of your social media accounts.
That applies to both of us.
What are you talking about?
Like, this Savage AF, bro. It's like,
yeah, it has happened to they're getting both of us. What the wild shit is, like, I thought, oh, well, we've ranted before. I've gone off, and they must be monitoring it more. But aside from that, all the shit that you say about Kamala, do you spend that same energy talking about the craziest man in the world that is selling trading cards to get the money together so he could pay for his sexual abuse case of $58 million that he owes the E. Jean Carroll because he couldn't shut his fucking mouth the next day after they said, don't say anything else about this woman because she's getting death threats because of your people. And the next day he says something to her and says, if you find their address, you find their address. What does that got to do with me? Because you're the one fucking fueling them. Now, okay, anything that mentions politics, they are looking at more often. Oh shit! Are you serious? We are in trouble.
We fucked. We fucked. All
Are
right,
you
we talk hot topics,
topics
and current events,
and hot topics
and
and
some of them have to
you know
do
what?
with.
And cooking tips. We
I'm about to.
now
We about to have. We about to call this shit shoe game. As
that's
well.
right. You know what? I had heard that YouTube and Facebook are cracking down on it more because you have to. That's why a lot of my videos I've been bleeping stuff. At least even my stuff on IG, you got to bleep your stuff. But the thing is,
Yeah, we're gonna start talking about home decor.
yeah. Now
we're just gonna have to mask the shit, like, you know. So what the Supreme Court has done as of yesterday, or as of today, actually it's Wednesday, right? Yeah, as of today, what the Supreme Court did was, now let's say that you know, I spent money on this license plate, right? And then I couldn't afford, you know, the interest rates on it, and it was overpriced in the first place. But you know, they said in order for you to have a car, you got to have a license plate, and now I can't really afford to pay back for the license plate that I needed just so I could get a car. And what Joe Biden says is, "Hey, baby, don't worry about it. I'm gonna pay for that license plate for you." And I was like, "Thank God." And the Supreme Court came through and was like, "Nigga, that's my license plate. Pay for that shit and get the fuck out my house."
Right. And since we can't go too political, I'm going to do it in pig Latin. eBay, ube, give me your shit back. Apparently, you can't talk about the corrupt ass Supreme Court that has been corrupted by the right wing, and it ain't nobody else but it. It ain't but it. You know who else? It's not the two women that are trying to actually bring some kind of semblance of justice to the court justice supremes.
There's three women. It's three women.
Three women. I'm sorry, but it's always
Kagan, Sotomayor, and
but Kagan is like, you know, writing long articles after they go, yo, you can't do this. This is bullshit. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it is all part of. They're in Trump's pocket. That's part of it. Two is him in power helps their agenda. So anything that they do, even when we know it's fucking wrong, until we get them out of there, or Clarence Thomas goes back to Coontown. I'm going back to Coontown.
I got a gal in Kalamazoo. Coon.
And are we allowed to say that, huh? Are we allowed to say that, people?
Raccoons aren't allowed on the internet anymore.
Is that what's wrong now?
We're a zoological.
We can't talk about
podcast.
Yes,
we talk about coons and snakes, especially yellow-bellied snakes.
Did you know the golden hawk is the fastest animal? We're gonna have to sprinkle it.
How are we gonna educate the peoples?
Yeah, I'm telling you. No, but I did hear that. There was a thing that about political content because but see, the thing is, our saying is facts matter, fuck your feelings. These are facts with the Supreme Court. These are facts with the corruption of the Supreme Court. I don't know any billionaires that's just hanging out deciding to take, you know, Clarence Thomas giant black punkin ass to a private island for consulting. What the fuck?
They paid for his grandnephew's education.
Yeah, they paid for her house.
His grandnephew could get debt relief for his loans, for his schooling, for his education. But 8 million Americans who actually need it can't. And the thing is, you know, Clarence Thomas could afford to pay for that goddamn school himself.
But the thing is,
Jimmy got
private jets,
collector's coins underneath them.
Wait, not just him. The other dude that's head is shaped like a bicycle wrench.
Alito,
yeah, he got a bicycle wrench head. And the thing is, I don't know if you looked at his head, like from the side, bicycle wrench. If you look at private jets picking you up, you know, like elaborate fucking boat cruises just for you and the family. What do we need to see? So I'm saying, aside from that, I just want you to know, did you know that the Capybara tree frog can actually bite a hole in a tire? All right. It's a frog. It's a tree frog. It's a bullfrog. I'm sorry, bullfrog. So I'm just put that out there just in case they say something. And by the way, you never put beige sheets on top of a beige comforter. It's the other way around.
All right, you know what? This just took a turn, and I thought y'all was on my side, but Compton's Finest says home decor, huh? Pedro, does your hobo's drapes match her carpet?
Okay, what was
First
that?
of all, yeah, they did. To be honest, they did.
You know what? I've never heard.
If that's what we on, yeah, the drapes.
That's what we feeling.
Carpet. And she had a little carpet down there. You know what I'm saying?
Now I got to give y'all the prison step. Is that what we doing, motherfucker? Listen, all right. Why are y'all against good homeless pussy? I can't get it. What is the problem? Okay.
Other than some time, it cost me some French fries.
It cost you some, yeah. So
it was a side of fries.
I took a woman to a dinner. I spent $300 on the rooftop downtown.
Got a handshake
and got a hug.
Bitch high-fived me at the end.
And got a hug. He bought some French fries and got some ass. Now, don't get me wrong.
I had to reclaim my lands after that, but
now don't get me wrong. His place was taken over, and her other homeless friends moved in. But
yeah, there's an encampment in my living room,
right?
So,
but I mean, aside from that,
but it's cool. Aaron Kingsley says Clarence Thomas was a Monsanto planted politician. Of course, he's going to get a free ride in any way possible.
But that's against the law.
I also saw a point. It was a meme or whatever, but it was poignant in that it was like, why are we upset that Clarence Thomas didn't report the gifts? We should be talking about why he got them in the first place.
Right. Why him and why Alito? What is
the trade-off? And we see it now in the overturning of Roe v. Wade. These student debt, these big corporations,
right,
they don't want that. And the thing is, it's not like they're gonna get no money at all, right? It's somebody else is gonna pay it. Not this poor motherfucker that got an English degree that thought they were going to teach poetry and actually be able to afford a house in America. Fuck you, educated guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Or what about the guy
degree and your ability to fucking break down Chaucer? Nobody gives a fuck about
nobody gives about you. Okay. Yeah. Whatever the fuck about David Frost. Who gives a shit? Okay. All right. Can you clean these toilets? That's all that matters. But I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with the thing. The fact that the Supreme Court is getting away with it, and they're not pressing them enough. That's the problem I have. And everybody says they're above everybody else. No, you can absolutely go after them. And what's my man's name from California? He going after him heavy.
Wait. What, who is he? What are we talking about? Is he?
He's always Schiff.
Oh, Adam Schiff. Okay, cool.
Going after them heavy and making comments.
He is a representative who is the Democratic candidate for the open Senate seat here.
Yes.
So yeah, it was him.
Can't remember the other guy.
Him, Katie Porter, and one.
Katie Porter lost.
Yeah. I'm saying. Adam Schiff came out on
who
top.
I like a lot. Katie Porter used to rip them a new asshole.
I honestly voted for her.
I voted for her too.
And I think Barbara Lee was the other candidate.
Barbara Lee was.
And I mad respect for her as well and love too.
I mean, it was like a deep bench, just like the Democrats have a deep bench. If you look at their bench, if you look at the DNC, it was like literally star after star after star, people talking mad shit and backing it up with facts. Jasmine Crockett was just beast mode. I personally thought one of the best lines. I guess you're gonna be going for one of those black jobs, and then she went. I'm Michelle Obama, but I'm saying I still think that they need to make sure that there's two energies. One, make sure the Supreme Court don't start doing more fuckery. Secondly,
fuck with the fuckery.
Fuck around with the fuckery. You wanna test me? Come test me now.
You want come test? Come test me now.
But I'm gonna tell you what it is. That's one of the things they do. Number two, with Georgia, and y'all can check this out. They're already trying to pull chicanery. That's my new word. Tomfoolery with scrubbing people off the rolls for election.
But also, not just that. They created a website. We talked about this the other day.
Yeah,
that website where I could go on this. If we were in Georgia, I could go on this website
and erase you. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I didn't like the way Black Pedro got us kicked off of IG. I'm tired of his activities.
How are you gonna troll the voter registrations? Listen, Nicole H says, "Wait, leave me out of it. I have an English lit degree." Well, yeah, good luck with that. I hope you hide your money in your books because they don't give a fuck.
And by the way, you don't. And even if you have an English lit, you're an English lit major. Guess what? Just finish making my Subway sandwich. That's how they treat you.
Good Humor Wasted says, now jobs want you to have a master's in business and pay you $12 an hour.
Right. Oh no, it's gonna.
Guess how much a master's degree costs? Even if it's online at Trump University, you can't afford that shit.
Yeah.
$12 an hour.
But this is the other thing they're doing. That right now in New Orleans, there's a law where they're trying to make sure that they try to get Kamala off not running for president because she's not proven as black. And they can choose if she's black or not. And it goes back to, it's look it up. This is a lot of shit, crazy shit going on. But this is the wildest shit. Other than Trump trading cards, you have to be the most. And they're $99 each for one card.
But if you get all whatever, then they'll send you a physical one.
Right. And you get to go to dinner with Trump in his Toluca Lake residency.
What do you do with a Trump trading card? Aaron Kingley said, "I see pride, I see power, I see a badass justice who don't take gifts from no one." Oh wait, we're talking about the U.S. government. Womp, 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 womp.
Okay, so let me get this straight, and to all the people out there that's watching, do you see how much we got to get out there and vote? Because of all the fuckery that's going on, do you see what's at stake? If you think that Trump ain't gonna make this the handmaiden's tale, if you think Trump ain't gonna try to make niggas be slaves again,
Project 2025 is
absolutely he's gonna make he's gonna make sure that we have slavery again.
Nicole H said, "Listen, this is not your black market fucking kiosk, nigga." She says, "You can buy a master's degree for $250. I'm selling them." You always selling some bootleg shit on this show, Nicole.
Well,
and
Nicole,
you got to give us a cut.
Nicole, could you?
I'm gonna Nicole, need my 10%.
I'm gonna just ask you, Nicole, could you send me the information about that? Just DM me in my IG.
Breezy JJ says you can line the bird cage with them, Pedro. Those trading cards, is that what they're good for? Bird poop?
Well.
Honestly, I think bird poop deserves better.
The shoes didn't sell. Joe
got some.
Well,
I'm a sneakerhead. You also a dumbass for buying.
Dumbass. But yeah, to spend that money on that goofy shit. But the bottom line is, it is going to be some horrible shit if he gets in, because if you think he's acting crazy now, and they said his number one thing is not policy, it's not making things better for the American public, is revenge. So all the people, in fact, he's going full QAnon now. He's shown all kind of crazy shit that he retweeted or reposted on X. Is it Twitter, X, whatever the fuck? Elon Musk is a cunt. The thing is, all of this stuff is revenge, revenge, revenge. He's going to put Kamala in jail. He's going to put Biden in jail. He's putting Adam Schiff in jail. He got a whole list of people. He put graphics up with AI-driven stuff of them dressed in orange. He's said that there will be blood, like the movie. They had him standing there with the American flag and lightning bolts and the military around him. This is who the fuck that they want as the commander in chief. And if y'all bitches out there, and I'm saying you ain't a bitch if you do go, if y'all bitches don't go vote and if you got a young person, go vote. And women, I don't want to hear shit from women. The white women or black women that are saying Trump 2024. You know what? I hope a squirrel headbutts you in the pussy.
I hope it mistakes your clitoris for an acorn and stores it for the winter, motherfucker.
I think that the choice is so stark, it's fucking my head up. Like the middle ground people, Pedro, where they go, I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I mean, the dictator. Do I want a dictator? I'm not sure. Do I?
I mean, for one day, it wouldn't be that bad.
I mean, maybe if they take all my rights away, and I don't know. And if I accidentally get my wife pregnant, she got to have all 15 kids. I don't care. I don't care if her womb is just like a beat up bag. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
LG said that was weird yet funny. Listen, that's what we specialize in.
Yes, and apparently it gets us kicked off of things. That I did not see that coming again. I thought, oh, we cool.
I got mad because niggas are like, Kamala's last name is the same as her husband's. It's like, is this information?
Is this? Yeah. Apparently, no
conspiracy. Now
I'm gonna tell you why.
What does that mean?
And you know why? It's black men. It's
if
black
her
men.
last name is actually Emhoff, okay, what does that mean? Like, what is the significance?
That she ain't black enough. That's what it means.
Nigga, I have one of the whitest names on the planet. Pedro Hernandez. Okay? A lot of people will be like, you got a Mexican name. No, I don't, dummy. I have a Spanish name. Spanish comes from Spain. Spain comes from Europe. White people come from Europe. I have a white ass name. Just like most of us black people
That's
around
not true. That's not true. White people come from dragons. They do. You haven't. Come on. By the way, House of Dragons.
I watched the show, but niggas got dragons too on House of Dragons.
Yeah, and I immediately wrote jokes when I saw. Oh, niggas got dragons now. Oh, y'all in trouble. By the way,
nigga pull up to valet like.
For sure, cool.
Hey,
I will be back soon. But check this out. By the way, Reign of Fire is one of the best dragon movies. I just watched it at 2 a.m. last night. I woke up, couldn't sleep. Reign of Fire. Recommend it to everybody. What's his name? All right. He's the star. Him and Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. All right. Wait, who is that?
Y'all know who I'm talking about? He goes, all right. He was in the movie we went.
McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
He is a fucking psycho in it and excellent. Watch that movie. Yes, I turned it because we got to do other shit now because if we go too political for too long, we're going to get kicked off this bitch.
I mean, it's still, we're going to go economics in a minute, but MDMA Warrior says, watch 5150 from Tuesday night. And WDMA,
I like Corey.
We went back and forth a couple weeks ago, and you sent me some stuff, and I finally did look through it, and I responded to you, and none of the things you sent me, to me, equated to information about anything. They were like opinions, memes,
conjecture.
People ask questions like, "What's up with her shoes?" It's like,
you know what? If you start off with, you know what I heard, fuck out my face. Don't even start.
But you know what? To appease this.
McConaughey. God damn it, I couldn't think of McConaughey.
I'm gonna watch 5150.
I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, but I like Corey. Me and Corey. I've worked with Corey many times, but you know what? The way that he breaks it down sometimes, he lacks facts, and that's very important. And if you're gonna have a debate, you got to have like concrete facts. You can't have conjecture or insinuation. None of that. So I see what you're saying. But WDMA, you ain't Warrior. We ain't gotten to it yet. But no, we have once. But you corrected me, and I was wrong, and you were right. And I see, as a man, I can say that. I still think, fuck all y'all. Like where you know you're wrong. You're like, yeah, you got me in it. I'm wrong. But how about y'all all kiss my ass? And then you walk off.
JJ said, I saw a video today of a dad being pulled over with his daughter in the car. They knew her name, knew she was pregnant, and knew he was taking her to get an abortion. They were white and got arrested. What you think they're gonna do to y'all niggas?
Oh
And
no, it's going down.
these are conservative GOP Republican initiatives. No Democrats are going to be pulling you and your daughter over.
None. But
keeping her from getting an abortion.
They won't have to pull you over. They're going to be gauging your period cycle. You didn't know that? They're going to be gauging women's period cycles, and you're going to have to report it. You can look it up if you think I'm bullshitting. This is not me saying just stuff out of the blue. And like Breezy J said, facts seem not to matter to the right wing or the 40. I thought it was 46%.
I think she's actually talking about Corey. Breezy, confirm this one. She says he just
Corey Holcomb
lies. Facts don't matter to him.
Oh no, Corey.
Let me know which him you're talking about. Breezy,
I like Corey. I like Corey.
Like I said, I respect him as a comic, and he's funny.
He's funny.
Hell.
He's funny.
I'm probably not like I've been in play. Corey will be like, everybody mama ain't shit. Your mama ain't shit. My mama ain't shit. Nobody's mama is shit. I'm like, all right, obviously you don't have a good relationship with your mother.
Right.
Like, this has become obvious in this.
This is something else.
I don't even get offended by that because, like, bro, my mom lived a life, made some mistakes, made some good choices. You know what I mean? Like, she's a fucking human.
No, but his mom cannot carry it.
She's saying
okay, yeah.
Okay.
His mom cannot carry a couch. I'm gonna keep it real. She tries, and she's a little woman, but she really is like about that life. Like, give me the other. Your mom is a little woman, but she's like, give me the other end of the couch.
My mom be doing shit like my mom's starting to get that hunch, and she'd be like, "Sit down, I got it." You'd be like, "No, I get going."
That was I didn't want to laugh too hard.
Ass up and sit
I didn't want to laugh too hard in front of Pedro, but when we was moving some of his shit, and the fact she grabbed the other end of the couch,
she grabbed the chaise lounge by herself.
Like, what are you doing? And I see, but the thing is, you don't want to laugh at a nigga's face if that's his mom. But I couldn't help it. I was like, the fuck are you doing? And she's like, I got it.
Like, don't just go get the other end.
Yeah. So it was just, it's still, I still remember that, and for some reason, it was just hilarious to me. And I just like my mother used to race people. She used to take her shoes off, and she was real fast. She looked like Fred Flintstone built. My mom was Fred Flintstone built, and where you see the dress, but you just see the legs. And she was smoking straight up athletes with no shoes on. I'm like, I don't know where she got the speed from, but yeah, she was built like Fred Flintstone. I can say that about my mother.
Let's go. All right. Listen, we're gonna move on to the next one, but just know that Scotus right now is trying to cock block your
no, not trying to cock block, actively.
They have.
But it can get overturned. It can get overturned.
Yeah, temporarily. But that being said, if we really want to talk about the fuckery between parties, I think this clip got past us last week at the DNC because there was a lot of excitement, celebrity stuff, and DL killed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a lot of zingers out there, a lot of information dropped. This one we did not talk about, but I want to make sure
that y'all know what's up with it.
That we understand that the GOP eventually only equals IOU. Check this out. This your boy Billy Clinton.
You're going to have a hard time believing this, but so help me, I triple checked it. Since the end of the Cold War in 1989, America has created about 51 million new jobs. I swear I checked this 3 times. Even I couldn't believe it. What's the score? Democrats 50, Republicans 1.
Yeah, I knew about. I caught that one.
And so when you look at it, right, it was, and Bill Clinton's statement was fact checked over and over again, and essentially it really holds up to be true. There are some things
yeah.
you have to take into account for, like,
but basically, it's true.
Pandemic, inflation, things like that.
Still true.
But let me see. Let me bring this up because there's other.
Wait a minute.
Okay,
Nicole
so-
H. Clinton is looking old because he is. What did you think he was? Benjamin Buttons? Of course.
So you just
see
really
you.
have stats too. I'm gonna give you some bootleg stats here, but like
That is bootleg
really,
as shit.
the economy has grown, and it's coming from Joy Reid, MSNBC, follower on Instagram. But you can see head to head.
Oh, absolutely.
From administration to administration, Carter and Reagan are pretty much the only ones who came up even. But when you look at from Obama to Bush, Clinton to HW, the Nixon Ford to Kennedy Johnson.
Oh no, it's
Eisenhower
absolutely
to Truman.
It's a wash.
The job creation.
Pedro, it's a wash. And yeah, I did watch Bill Maher, didn't believe it. Carville asked him to fact check it, but he wouldn't. Because Bill Maher is starting to be a fuckface. But
I stopped watching.
I watched that one. I actually watched that one. Carville was giving him the business, and he said it's 50-1. And not only that, when you look at the popular vote, you can look that up too. The Democrats have always, even when they've lost the electoral vote, they've always won by either millions or multi-million, like either a million or
tens of
3 millions,
in the popular vote.
7 millions in the popular vote. And if you look at all of the shit that's going on in the world, if you look at abortion rights, whatever, these are popular fucking policies that they want to get through. And the general public's like, yo, 76% of people want to be able to have autonomy over their body, period. You could check it if you think I'm lying. But none of the popular shit matters because the minority wants to run a majority. And that's what's happening right now. And
Bruh,
that's what's happening.
MDMA Warrior says, who is paying the fact checkers? Listen, if you're of a certain age, we've lived through some of this, right? We know that 80s Reaganomics created the 1%. The trickle-down economics never worked, right? Right?
Right. We know that.
H.W. Bush served 1 term, debt. Bill Clinton served 2 terms, surplus. George W. Bush comes in, endless war, debt. Housing market crashes. Barack Obama comes in, saves the housing market, saves the auto industry, saves the debt, like turns the economy around. Who comes in next? Donald J. Trump, who his administration is responsible for 25% of America's total deficit. And I mean from 1776 until 20 motherfucking 16. From 2016 to 2020, he increased America's deficit by 25% alone. Yeah, there was a pandemic. But guess what?
But he fucked that up.
Done so many other things to economically save this country.
And if you look at the Dow,
drink bleach. He told you put a light bulb up your ass with UV rays.
By the way,
it was gonna go away.
No, he said you're wrong, Pedro. He said chlorophyll. If you get it out of the fish tank,
no, oxychloroquine.
Yes, but it's
chlorophyll's in the plants. We get it.
He said give it a shot, and you know what? And WDMA Warrior, okay, I'm
a fact checker in this point. I don't need
but
see fact checkers.
You know what obstinance means? Just for obstinance, obstinate. By the way, good humor wasted. Whoever still believes, Sirius just did say this. Whoever still believes in trickle down economics, you deserve what you get.
Yeah.
That shit is it's a trickle of piss. What the trickle was piss. Damn, the people in the feed, y'all harsher than not harsh enough to get us
more savage than we are sometimes.
Yeah, okay, catch up. Okay, y'all just saying crazy shit. But if you look your own fact check, it's easy. Well, gas was not
$8 a gallon in Cali under Trump. It's not now. I filled up my tank the other day. I have to use 91.
Yeah. You're Trump?
Use 91
DMA Warrior. You cannot use.
I got it under $5. It was like $4.89. the other day. Gas is at a 6-month low right now.
But WDMA Warrior, if you want to go check
Gas
for
is
check
at dynamic pricing. Thank you.
Biden and Trump, if you think that Biden is the reason for gas prices being higher than Trump was, the reason that people weren't driving a lot is because people were on lockdown from a pandemic. Did you forget that shit? I'm so sick of you niggas. I don't know if you a nigga, and I apologize if I'm using such crass language. But was that crass? I apologize for the crass nature of my verbiage. Is you try to nitpick stuff without actual facts and context. That's the problem I have with it. You don't have any context and facts. Also, when it comes to inflation was caused, believe it or not, by the sanctions that were put on by the Trump administration. And it took a while for it to kick in, and it kicked in during the Biden administration. Just like the economic windfall that he thought he didn't make. That was an Obama administration that lingered over into his administration, which America in itself, the fact that they elected this motherfucker showed me that every other person I talk to, I know is dumb as a stump. And I gotta watch y'all. I don't want you. It scares me how fucking dumb you are. I'm talking to you or WDMA War because I don't know you, but you're leaning towards Dumbville.
Lady Hazelman says, I use 91 in California and get my Safeway savings at Chevron, and I pay $5.10 a gallon, $80 to fill up. Listen, when I started driving in 1993 in Detroit, Michigan, this is no lie, gas was 89 cents a gallon. Nigga, I could take $5, put that in, and roll for like a good 4 to 5 days. We going on dates and everything. You know what I'm saying?
WDMA.
Yeah, prices go up, right? Like if I say being like, well, why ain't gas 89 cents no more? Like, you know, I might as well jump out.
That's life.
Window.
Also, inflation, if you look at inflation, look at the price gouging pertaining to eggs being $11 and all kind of bullshit. That was actually the corporations that did that shit.
Companies.
It's
the gas station is charging you that.
Right.
It's not Biden. It's not
Biden. It's not Biden rubbing his hands together like, I shouldn't make them all pay. No, just stop. Shang, you don't know me now. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I've been drinking. I do know. I apologize. It was riffing, WDMA Warrior. I do know you. And
you know who that is?
Yeah, and I apologize.
That's the Black Spider-Man.
Yeah, I apologize. You know what? WDMA Warrior, just inbox me your address. I'm gonna send you some chocolates.
Is this like somebody that I should be worried about? Is that like a warrior?
No.
Motherfucker gonna be at my door like, what's that shit you was talking?
Yeah, you was talking a lot of shit to me. Y'all got y'all beef. You don't want. Let me tell you something, WDMA Warrior. Okay, since that's your handle, and I do know. And by the way, Nicole H, just stop it. Okay, just stop it. That's an AI image I created. Okay, yeah, no, that's
Superman. Yeah. It looks so, bro. I see.
That's not. That's AI.
That being said, like, please don't come at me with like, do you know what Kamala's real last name is? Like, bro.
Okay, but let me ask y'all.
Every Republican administration since World War II has put this country in a deficit, and just about every Democratic administration puts this country in the black.
And then we got to come back in and fix it after the Republicans fucked it up. Each time the Republicans fuck it up, each time the Democrats come back in and fix it. That is facts. That is not your opinion and what you feel in your little skeevy hearts. I'm sick of y'all.
Skeevy. And y'all got saying in the thesaurus today. Come on now.
And by the way, Nicole H, them chocolates like Shang Bucks, you'll never get them. You know what? WDMA, listen. Don't listen to Nicole H. You know why? She's a whore. And you don't want to take advice from whores.
Unsubstantiated, man. Like,
I know. Nicole H. Nicole whore. with an H.
With an H. Good Humor Wasted said we are the laughing stock of the world.
Oh no,
absolutely. But it's
no.
because of this Republican conservative dickhead wannabe fascist bullshit. It's not because Kamala Harris, Emhoff, it's not that. It's because MAGA. It's because of it's the GOP. So if you want to call them Democrats, WDMA warrior, that's okay. That's a catchy phrase. But when you look at the numbers, the Democrats actually do things for more people. If your complaint is that they're not doing enough for Black people, cool. But I'm telling you, that's the Democratic Party at this point is the only party that you are going to be able to
negotiate with
and negotiate that with. Project 2025, the GOP, Donald Trumpty Dumpty, JD Vance, none of these fuckhead ass motherfuckers have any plan for you other than moon slave. Why you think
absolutely
all the rockets up to space and privatizing shit? Jeff Bezos.
You know what?
One day,
I'm letting you know that's the Pedro. That's offensive. It's called crater custodian. I don't know if you knew that or not. It's a much better. It sounds better. It sounds like
a space servant.
Yeah, well, that's a little bit better. Or steward, space steward. Same thing. It's still.
You can't call them anti-gravity. Niggas.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we can't do that. And you can't like shut up, bitch, and go up and warm up my space bed. You can't do that.
Zero G coons. Listen, listen, bro.
It's bad.
Yes, I do. Okay, so first of all, everything said, I do not believe in a two-party system. I believe we should have multiple viable parties. Cool. But we have a two-party system. Libertarians, Green Party, whatever you are, you don't count right now.
No, the progressives are considered kinda.
Nah, that's still a fold within the Democratic Party as it exists right now. So that being said, if I got two choices, who's really going to do it for me, right? Who is really actually going to do it? Maybe neither, right? But potentially, who could I work with? I am telling you, it's only the Democrats. There is no part of Republicanism, GOPism, conservatism that believes in blackness. Yeah, they got conservative niggas that'll go out and be like, I think people need killing.
Yeah, but you know what? If you look at
Motisa in a few minutes.
If you look at the history of the opaque monkeys, all right, if you look at the history of them, what have they done that has been consistent throughout history? Subjugate and fucking try to rule over everything they come across. They go to Australia. There's Aborigines there. Fuck them. I know this is your land. It's our shit now. They come to America. Guess what happens? Hey, the Indians go, hey, you want some of our corn? Yeah, here's some blankets. Oh, by the way, don't mind the smallpox.
Die soon.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the history of Caucasoid.
Tuskegee Airmen have syphilis. Let's see what it do.
Why don't we? Hey,
let's see what it do.
Let's see where this goes. If you look at the history of the horrible shit, if you look at the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre,
Black Wall Street.
Black Wall Street. I'm sorry. Thank you for because if you look at that, that was go pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Oh, these niggas are pulling themselves up by their bootstraps.
Wait, their boots are nicer than mine. Wait, I don't even have boots. What do you
mean you have a banking system? Oh boy. And now bring out the nooses.
Did y'all watch Killers of the Flower Moon? I'm gonna tell you that I think that movie got robbed.
I heard it was really good.
Bro, I heard it was really good. It was the best movie.
You know, who was it? You know who told me it was good in it? Leonardo DiCaprio. They said killed it.
Everybody was good, but really, and you know, what's her name? Lily.
She won an Oscar.
Gladstone, Lily Gladstone.
Yeah, she won an Oscar.
Was wonderful in it. But what you need to understand is the story. And you know, as educated as I like to think I am, and blah blah blah, I watched this movie and I saw images of a reality that I was not aware of, which is natives here on this land who occupied oil-rich lands, became rich, lived opulent lives above white people. Had Leonardo DiCaprio was Lily Gladstone's driver. She fucked the chauffeur.
Right.
This motherfucker came in chauffeur status.
Well, you can get a lot of
white
stuff
boys
with
came in and had to be servants, but these natives were dressed up, opulent, had whips, had big ass houses off of that oil.
Right.
And then the white boys flipped it and started killing everybody. But all I'm telling you is that these narratives that we hear, that we see, aren't always true historically, right? We understand that.
Oh, no, but if you look at the history of
Black Wall Street, Flower Moon, all that.
But
shit.
no, we can literally go down a list. Now, don't get me wrong. There was black people that were serving, supplying white people with slaves, because Zulu tribe and Uvimbi, it's VAUV. Fuck it, I can't say it. But no, it's a tribe that
they probably didn't understand the
right, but they were
European
conquerors.
As ours.
Even in Africa, they were conquerors. They would conquer other tribes and then assimilate those tribes into their tribe. Now you're part of my tribe. Period.
But they weren't tarring and feathering.
No. But what I'm saying is, they saw it as bartering or trade, just like anything else at the time, because that was a normalcy. But what happened after the fact, and if you go all the way to 1973, when you look at some of the shit that's been going on, that we still haven't, that's still on the books in Congress. When you look at, lynching, anti-lynching law took forever to be like, nah, maybe we shouldn't have that law. If you look at black people were not considered human beings and things like that, who do you point to when you look at all the fuckery? Now, this is what Project 2025, I'm sorry, my fucking eye, Jesus. Project 2025 is basically, I look at it as, this is their playbook.
Nazi playbook. Bro.
Okay, how can we beat the niggers? All right, what we'll do is, we'll do this. It's a playbook. It's like a Nazi playbook. So when I see people nitpicking Kamala about her name, about is she black, I agree with you, WDMA Warrior. That's fucked up, because it was
so I want to address
that was
this
fucked
one
up,
first, and then we'll go to WDMA. Aaron Kingsley says white folk murdering natives to get their oil money, not their oil money. This is also the birth of the same FBI that ran COINTELPRO, is how it goes, on MLK and Malcolm X. Amen to that, brother. Stay righteous.
Okay, but
WDMA says still no anti-black hate crime.
I agree with that. I'm sorry. I agree with that.
I disagree, because the anti-lynching law, that's for us. I keep telling y'all, it might not ever be called,
the anti-black hating bill.
It might not ever be called black people got wronged bill and we paying you back now bill. Right. But
that is part of it. But it's still no.
But when you talk about an anti-lynching bill, that is very specific to us, right? Like, we don't talk about any other racial population in this country being lynched. So when you say an anti-lynching bill, you are talking about an anti-black.
Okay. No, I know, but you have to specify what these horrible motherfuckers. And I do agree with WDMA Warrior from the standpoint, name it the anti-black hate crime bill. Just like you did the anti-Asian hate crime bill. Now, the Asians were treated like shit when it came to the railroads, Pedro, and they were hung and they were beaten and they were buried. They were buried when they would go through like mountains.
But we don't talk about Asians being lynched, though. I mean, I'm not saying
not at the same.
But the word lynching, though, the Willie Lynch
is associated with
like
black
Willie Lynch is like this is the thing, right? Like it's very specific.
Yeah.
So if you say an anti-lynching bill and it's been passed,
but it still should be named
obviously specific to us.
No, it should still be named the anti-black hate crime bill. So there's no gray area.
Okay, so I mean, like, are we looking for substance or name and like
both?
I mean, I don't think that matters. Like, to me, like that
does matter. It does matter. You know why it matters? because in context, if you listen to both, of course, the anti-lynching bill. Okay, yes, that's primarily
obviously
pertaining.
specifically
It's
black.
obviously specifically black, but there are other aspects of microaggressions and hate and all kind of shit that's done towards us. So we need an umbrella fucking bill that sounds like what makes them understand you can't get away with none of this fuckery. So calling it the anti-black hate crime bill covers that.
So, well, I don't know, because if you understand what a lynching is, it
No.
was never, well, hold on. If you understand what a lynching is, it's not like hanging a black person from a tree, right? It's really about a public execution of black people in front of the community in order to intimidate that community to keep us in line. That's really what lynching is about. If you understand the Willie Lynch,
no, I agree with you. I agree with
then understand that George Floyd, his murder was a lynching. There was no charge.
But it was still in the same.
Of him alive.
It was the same. It was the same.
He, clearly, Derek Chauvin sat on his neck, cut off his airway, and looked at that community like, "What you niggas gonna do?" Well, now he's sitting.
Oh no, that's
So for me, at this point, I would just work to broaden the definition of lynching.
Rename it. I think rename it, and incorporate the lynching within the anti-black hate crime bill, but not the other way around.
Like
because you know what they'll say? Well, I hit you with my car, but I didn't lynch you.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You did. If you were specifically trying to run down black people with your car, you were lynching them. This is my theory. This is how I would argue. If you shot an unarmed black man at all, let alone 96 times or whatever, you lynched him or her, right? Like, this is what a lynching is. It is a public execution, a wrongful public execution.
I agree with
black person or black people,
like they did in Charlotte,
to intimidate.
But Sean Stubbs said it should be renamed to be more encompassing. That's what I'm saying. So it covers. So it covers.
So then, what's black hate?
Everything. Black hate can be a number of things. Black hate crime bill can be a number of things pertaining to, even all the way pertaining to housing. Discrimination to housing, pertaining to discrimination to schools. It can be all under the same umbrella instead of specifically just violence. Because I consider, if you're trying to make sure that I can't get a house and I got all things that are required, or you look at my house and you make my house be less money than somebody else's house and it's the same house, they could be all under the same bill, but facets of it. Lynching is directly violent, period. It's a violent.
I mean, but I'm saying we have the ability to, I think, within that, define it otherwise as well, right? Like, you could say that denying me a house loan was an economic lynching. Like, listen, if I was a lawyer, this is how I would go at it. Like, if we have an anti-lynching law and I'm in court fighting for my client who was clearly discriminated against by, Trumpty Dumpty Housing Inc.
Oh yeah. By the way, he lost that lawsuit. There's another lawsuit he lost. I want to make sure people know a lot of the lawsuits that you think he won, he lost. Trump University lost $25 million.
So all I'm saying is, like, hey man, we can fight for a bill that has the word black in it.
That's absolutely.
We can fight for it. We can.
But you can't do it with the Republican.
We can also, and I think at the same time now that we're talking about it, I'm like, okay, we could do both, because we have this anti-lynching law. I believe that it is very specific to us, because when we talk about lynchings, we don't talk about any other race of people, right? So we can define lynching in many ways, because it was not about just hanging black people from trees. It wasn't about just being strange fruit, right? There's a lot of ways you could have lynched a black person back in the day as well as today. So again, all of these police shootings of unarmed black people, those are lynchings to me.
Right.
George Floyd's murder was a lynching. Ahmaud Arbery's murder was a lynching, right? Like these are lynching. These are anti-lynching laws that should be applied.
What's the movie that Matthew McConaughey was in and Samuel Jackson?
And I hope they burn in hell.
Yeah, I remember that line. But
Kill a Mockingbird.
The Kill a Mockingbird. Okay, so if you look at that, to me, what they did to that girl by blasting her in her face with beer cans, raping her, shit, gonna get flagged, raping her.
We already off IG.
I know, man. No, I'm just making sure. Yeah, because man, that's crazy.
You can catch us live in my living room. Everybody show up.
I mean, it's getting weird that we're getting like this happens so much. But if you look at that, that is under the definition or umbrella to me of lynching. Even though the girl lived, even though she won't even ever in the movie they depicted her as not having a baby. She can't have babies because they fucked her womb up so much with all of the shit they shoved in there, which is horrendous. That's a lynching. But there's other aspects, I think, because people try to play games and finagle and lawyers and shit like that. If you blanket it with a black hate crime bill, it's a little bit more
but then it's like you could do stuff to black people, like, and I'm playing
devil's advocate,
or the other side in court. You could just be like, well, they never said nigger, so how do you know it was black hate?
You have to prove it.
But again, if they never said nigger, if they never said black, if they never did any of things, how would you know it was black hate? Maybe they just hated your shirt, Shang, or your hat, or your fucking glasses, right?
How could you hate my
and
glasses?
Again, this is not how
my glasses. Feel. Oh my God, Pedro!
This is not how I feel.
It.
This is
okay.
Just,
I know you're saying.
This is how it could be argued.
Okay, I got it. WDMA War says intent.
But how do you prove?
You don't have to say nigger to say intent.
Of course you do, bro.
No, you don't.
But the second you make it black, like the second you're like, this is a anti-black hate crime, then you have to prove that they hated black people, right? And then how would you do that? Like if they didn't have a bunch of posts that say I hate niggers, if they didn't have a bunch of posts that say fuck black people, if they didn't yell out die nigger die before they
I'll give you an example.
How would you prove that it was black hate?
I'll give you an example. The dude in Milwaukee that decided to go into the supermarket and shoot up a bunch of people. The one white guy, he had it on video where the one white guy said, don't kill me, don't kill me. He said, no, I'm not here for you.
That was Buffalo.
Was it Buffalo? Was it Milwaukee? Damn, there's so many shootings. This is the wild part.
And he had nigger on his site.
That guy, clear.
All day.
Right.
All easy.
Now, the guy in El Paso that drove from another part of Texas, drove to El Paso and decided to go in Target and shoot up all the brown people, right?
Yeah.
He didn't have nigger written on the gun or anything but you understand the hatred intent that, you absolutely do.
Me understanding it, this is not how court works. That's all I'm saying, guys. When we're talking about legal space, I don't have a JD. I've never been it, but I get it. They get into legalese, right? Like they focus on the minutia of a thing. So if you're going to argue in court that somebody hates a race, you have to prove that they hate that race. How do you prove somebody hates a race, right? You can't prove what's in somebody's heart unless they put it out. So all I'm saying is, like, honestly, redefining lynching or understanding a broader aspect of lynching, I think would encompass and define black hate more than just saying black hate, because then black hate means you have to say, I hate black people, fuck niggers, things like that, right? You'd have to write nigger on your gun, and then it would be obvious that you hate black people. But if you don't do those things and you still harm black people, how in court do you
in court?
That?
Okay, I know.
See, WDMA is like, really, Pedro? But bro, I'm like, I get it. Like, bro, I'm not saying they don't hate black people if they kill black people. I'm saying in court, legally, y'all.
I know, I understand. Yeah,
which is legislature. I'm saying in court, then how do you prove that?
Okay.
Jeffrey Dahmer loved black men too much, way too much.
Wow, way too much.
Way too much.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
Say niggas are dinner?
He might have.
I don't know.
When
I'm
he
just
might
saying
have been
in court, this is how this shit gets argued.
He could have been sitting there eating a black calf and going, "Boy, do I love nigger dinner."
All I'm saying is this is in court. This is how things get argued, and we sit here in our commonplace spaces, right? I'm in my dining room right now. Shang's in his apartment. All y'all are probably in yours, and maybe in your car, and your phone, whatever, right? But all I'm saying is, right, outside, bro, I know that. I know black hate when I see it. But when we talk about proving it in court, it becomes the language is very
the language. I know, and legal, and there's some legal.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
I know, and you get the
black hate, or I'm just saying.
I agree with you.
In court, saying, how would you prove this? Lynching could be defined more.
Yeah,
it
I understand legalese, but I'm saying is, and if you get some legal acrobat that's going to try to do flips and turns and twists to try to say that no, that wasn't black hate. That was I don't like people who like All Stars. I don't never like Converse.
Sean Stubbs says Black Pedro is speaking legalese. Yes.
I understand legalese, but sometimes you have to blanket statement stuff for them, because if you don't, they will specify specifically about lynching. And you could say, well, he hit him with the car. Well, that's not really under the definition of lynching in our book.
But that's what I'm saying.
But if you say black hate,
redefine lynching. Like that's what I'm saying. Okay. Lynching is not about hanging.
Wow.
It's about killing black people in front of other black people so that no other black person does anything outside.
Okay, but aside from all right,
intimidation.
I get it.
And WDMA says when you see it, it's called intent. Not in court, dog. That's all I'm saying. Yes. No, I know what black hate looks like, bro. Like that's not in question.
Nicole H.
Court, that's not like no lawyer is gonna go in court and be like, "You see it, Your Honor. You see his intent, bro. You have to prove intent,
and you have to right." And but I say,
and it has to be backed up with.
Things. So what about
real
Asian?
And if they're not there, then how do you prove that in court?
Okay, let's break it down to this. Court. Hold up, let's break it down to this. Why do Asians get one and we don't get one?
Because they are politically active, financially involved, and they pay motherfucking politicians to do what the fuck they need to do. And that's why we don't get our shit, because niggas be sitting in the background like, I ain't voting and I ain't donating. And if we put our money behind fucking candidates that would do the shit we wanted to do, that's how America works. It's money.
It is money. I agree. It's definitely money.
Candidates we wanted and the fucking things we need.
But it is definitely about money. We know that, and we know that black folks need to definitely start channeling their money towards the people and the agendas they want. I agree with you. And even
Kamala
when it comes
to black WDMA, yes, she's black, bro.
Okay. Wow, you just go. Okay, but the point is, out of the two of them, WDMA Warrior, Lady Hazel May, LG. Out of the two of these, since we're circling back to this, and then we're going to get up off here, is number one, the option for you other than Kamala Harris is Trump.
It's Donald J. Trump, bro.
And if you look at both of them and weigh the shit out, and especially after this fucking debate go on, and you see one of them's crazy as cat shit. I'm talking about crazy as a bag of cats, and the other one has at least a semblance of
put the cats in the bag
and just shook
you
them
the crazy motherfucker.
And one has it shows you semblances of competency, intellect, and ways of getting shit done. And at least you could negotiate and bring something to her where you can get some shit done. Who is the fucking out of the two? Out of the two,
and for her, it's not even semblances. It's not even semblances of competence.
I'm just putting it that way because they're going to try to minimize it anyway. Okay, Michelle Obama said they're going to say all of the bad shit. If you look at it, Trump consistently says she's not intelligent, she's stupid, she's this, just horrible shit. Is she black? She just turned black. As a light-skinned black man, and both my parents are black, grandparents, black. I get that shit all the time. Now, it don't resonate as much with me because people don't really come at me. It's the same way because they fuck around and find out.
Hey, faithful.
Yeah, faithful. But I'm saying, end of the day, we got a two-party system. You got to make a choice. You can't keep bringing up, well, like the Republicans. Well, what about Biden? Maybe Biden can swing back in. No, motherfucker, it's not gonna happen. Stop it. That makes me mad when motherfuckers say, no, Biden can still take. No, he can't. He's done. Good job, Joe Biden. Thank you. And in fact, if you watch the DNC, I don't know if you watched it. These motherfuckers gave him a 7-minute ovation. Like, he couldn't start talking for 7 minutes of clapping and screaming and yelling. So we give him his props. It's no longer him. Who you gonna vote for? And if you say fucking Cornel West, even though Cornel West with his old brother
Corny
bullshit.
West. He's corny.
Yeah, cornbread L West. You know,
Cornel West.
Yeah, it's like, stop it.
Is he getting into that space? Fuck.
We got two choices. And if you look at some of the agendas and the revenge tactics and all of the stuff he wants to do, there ain't no fucking question. And by the way, there was 2 different people in another feed I did that was wanting to debate me. I said, bring it. Bring the shit. If you can come on here with us.
Let's go.
I will invite your ass on the show and you bring up the topics and we can go back and forth, because the bottom line is we got a 2-party system. So bringing up other shit is irritating. Because I'm going to cut you off. I'm gonna like, yeah, but what about this? There ain't no what about.
Yeah,
it's irrelevant. It's dumb cornball shit. Cornel West. Okay, wow. Cornel West. Yes, maybe because he is going to take a little increments of fucking votes away. And every vote counts in this situation. And that's real, because there's still a bunch of crazy fucking snow heathens that still want this incompetent cunt in office. Are you fucking kidding me? And if she did do that, good. You need to take that bullshit and pick your fro out and go watch some fucking Roots play some music.
Nicole says, Pedro, we raised all that money for Kamala. Cool. So get her elected and then she'll do shit for you. And then keep applying pressure to make sure you get the, like, listen, I never have. I've never written my congressperson or senator or any of that shit.
Okay, wait a minute. Ready? Pedro.
That's the way to do it. Because I'm not sitting back here like they never do nothing for us.
I have.
I've never asked them to do anything.
I have.
Vote for people.
I have done that.
Cool. That's great. But I'm saying, if you're not doing that, please don't sit back and be like, what have you done for me lately? Did you tell them what you needed?
I was a weirdo. But I also used to wear puka shells. So
you did do that.
I was on
his chest.
Yeah, I used to have a light where I could turn it and it would be like the nigger's back symbol. Like niggas assemble. And then but I have done that. And then we had a whole bunch of people in the comedy club and also used to fuck with the poetry scene, sign it and send it in. So we have done.
WMA is asking, is she American? She being Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala, is she American Black?
What? Okay.
So in that sense, then you're asking, was she born in America?
Yes.
And then you're also asking, is she Black?
Yes.
Yes.
Do I think that? Hey,
I don't even know where these things are coming. Is she American Black? Like, am I, dog? Bro, I'm a nigga named Pedro Hernandez, whose family on my mother's side.
Hey.
Trinidad and Tobago, and my daddy is
you
Black
know what?
enough that I don't even know that nigga. Like, I never.
Okay. Well, Pedro,
I have like 3 memories of my dad, bro.
Pedro, I'm tired of your wetback activities.
No, but after age 5, I didn't see my dad until I was 12. And then I saw him one day at my brother's funeral because he got shot in Detroit. And then, I hadn't seen that brother since I was 5. And then my dad showed up at a comedy show at motherfucking Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle in Royal Oak.
You told me about that.
There, right? And I was like almost 30. And then
you're like grown, you're grown.
7 years later, he died. And I don't. Am I American Black, bro? I don't even have an American name. I don't, I'm
Hold
from
up,
the
hold
D.
up,
I grew up
Pedro.
around a bunch of black people.
I know,
what's American black? And why the fuck would
the
that even
different
matter?
definition we have of this shit is what black folks do to each other, and white people go, "We're all white, get them." So the bottom line is, I gotta say this is WDMA Warrior and anybody else. Thank you, guys, for checking us out. By the way, subscribe to the channel. If you don't subscribe to the channel, you ain't black enough. All right, how about that? We're gonna put that shit in there.
You ain't black.
Yeah, you ain't black if you don't subscribe to the channel. We have a two-party system. Forget all that other fucking extemporaneous bullshit you want to fucking talk about. All that other shit, I get it. You think this, you think that. Oh man, she should date Montel Williams. Who gives a fuck? We got no. I'm saying, who gives a fuck? We got two people on the ballot.
Like, the other candidate fucked porn stars while his wife was pregnant
Upstairs. No, his wife was two floors upstairs.
Fraudulent business. Like, what are you doing, dog? Like, what are you doing? Are you like, oh, she lied about her last name? What the fuck are you talking about?
There's two.
Her real last name is Emhoff. Guess what her all right.
Stop.
They already got us kicked off.
There's two. Yeah, we've been kicked off. You about to get us kicked off again. Okay, before we get out of here, there's two. All that other shit you talking about, anybody watches this show, what about this? What about that? Fuck you and your whataboutism. There is nothing else. There's nothing else. We in November have two choices. You're going to either go with Kamala Harris
or Nazis, nigga.
Or
you a Nazi, nigga.
Or Skeletor. Your call.
Yeah, like nigga, bro. Are you G.I. Joe or motherfucking Cobra Commander? Nigga?
That's it.
This shit is easy, bro.
We
all played with the games, bro. Like, who the fuck are you?
But do you see what I'm saying? So when I hear people say that,
are we Smurfs or nigga? Are you Gargamel?
Yeah, that makes a difference.
Apples tall on this shit. Are you Smurfs or are you Gargamel?
We can keep going with the comparisons. Because I will.
Yeah, who are the good guys in the back? Nigga, are you Top Gun or the motherfuckers they shot at?
Yeah.
I don't even know who that was. Just brown people with planes.
Are you Darth Vader or are you the Ewoks?
Nigga, are you Jedi or Sith, nigga?
You gotta make a choice.
It's easy, dog.
You gotta make a choice.
Nigga, is your lightsaber blue, green, or motherfucking red? Because if your lightsaber is red, that's it, bro. That's it.
Are you the Lakers or are you the Pistons? No.
Detroit basketball.
Okay, I always do that. I always do that to him because he knows how bad the Pistons are.
Hey, the last time the Pistons and the Lakers played in the NBA Finals,
the Pistons won.
Whip that ass.
Oh no, because the Pistons fucking used to be wrestlers or some shit. They were doing all kind of
team, not the
that team. Oh my god, they called them the fucking enforcers.
No, the 2014.
The bad boys. Yes, they were enforcers.
Okay, that was 89-90.
That
2014.
Okay.
Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince, Rasheed Wallace, and Ben Wallace. They were
Ben Wallace, one of my favorite
Pistons.
Okay, but
they
the difference,
the
reason, the Pistons were ruffians, and they did a lot of skullduggery.
Rasheed Wallace may have threatened a few referees' lives, but they deserved it. We've proven that over time.
Okay,
they were
and by the way, I always give him shit. I can't give him shit about the Lions no more. I can't. Because the Lions showed their ass the last season. Would you agree?
Bro, we're Super Bowl or bust this year, and I've never been in that place in my life. But the Lions, by the way, woo! We are 3 days away. 3 days away from the start of Michigan's football season. Go Blue. National champions coming right back at you. Fresno State, you not ready. I live in Cali.
Okay, but Fresno State is
that's the warm up. We got
Texas hold up.
in 2 weeks.
I'm gonna just do this with Fresno State.
Michigan?
Fresno State.
Oh, Fresno State. Yeah. Well, that's not they're not expected to win.
Okay. I know they're not expected to win, but So for Michigan, can't really get no bragging rights because they beat Fresno State.
That's not about bragging rights. I'm just talking about the beginning of the season.
Okay, I thought you were trying to give them like, oh yeah, we playing Fresno State.
If you want to get kicked off of this podcast, type "Go Buckeyes" one more time. All right.
You
want your IG shut down? Come with that fuck eye shit one more time.
Okay, so before we get out of here, I want to make sure y'all know something. I'm gonna let y'all know something. People in New York City, y'all know how to buy tickets ahead of time.
Sometimes
I'm so sick of that shit. But y'all don't know. But I'm gonna be in New York City coming up. I got a bunch of shows in the city. It's all on my website, iamshang.com. Make sure you come out to my show. I'm at the City Winery. Make sure you get your tickets as soon as possible. It's at 7 p.m. The City Winery. Go to my website, iamshang.com. Get your tickets and come to the show. Also, Philadelphia. And somebody said I look like I just beat a homeless person to death, which I was like, what? No, I don't. Somebody actually commented.
They were sleeping.
No, man. Plus, I wanted his blanket. I'll be in Philly at the Punchline Philly at the Punchline. If you know where the Punchline is, or just Google it. I'll be there. Make sure you come to the show this week. Tomorrow I'll be at the Laugh Factory Long Beach. Friday I'll be at the Improv Hollywood, California, Melrose Avenue. I'm sorry, tripping. And then Saturday I'll be in Bakersfield, running for my life while I'm telling jokes.
Yeah, you better do it in the parking lot. Do it from the car.
I know. I'm gonna be like, everybody, just lean your face in the car, and I'll tell you some jokes.
Bro, Bakersfield is one of those places between LA and Vegas that like you don't want to be, bro.
But I will be there because I'm a whore and I like to do these shows.
Get it. But we love you, Bakersfield. We love you guys. You are savages. Stay here with us. We appreciate you guys following us, even when we get kicked off of IG.
That's crazy, man. You know, it's my third time. How many times?
My second time having the show.
Remember I got kicked off the live. Yeah, 3 times while we were doing Savage AF, and then I haven't been able to go back on the live since.
Let's go. All right, man. Well, maybe I won't be back either, but we'll, for the meantime, be on YouTube.
We'll try.
Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter, guys. Just remember, these are 3 facts I got for you. If you still support Donald Trump.
Ready? Wait, I need you to do me. Get ready. Ready. Go ahead. Number
1. If you support Donald Trump, you are really, really rich.
Number 2.
If you support Donald Trump, you are really, really racist.
Number 3.
Or number 3, you're both.
Hey, we'll talk to you tomorrow, Savage AF. And for the people that don't understand, there's a 2-party system. You need to vote for one of them. And this is Team Kamala. Eat a planet of dicks. We'll see you tomorrow.